Oh, hi! Welcome to The Legend of Taylor, a Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast based on the music, memes, and lore of Taylor Swift. We welcome all listeners, so whether you're brand new to D&D, brand new to Taylor Swift, or experts at both, we're excited you're here. My name is Lindsay Allen, and I will be your Dungeon Master. And now to meet our players and characters.
My name is Lauren Muir, and I play Ricochet. She is a tiefling ranger based on the song My Tears Ricochet, and her pronouns are she, her.
My name is Casey Fisher. I play Saracen Shawnadel, a half-elf warlock who's fallen in love with his warlock patron. The character is inspired by Don't Blame Me, and his pronouns are he, him.
My name is Daphne Miles. I play James Stormfury. She is a Mark of the Shadow elf wizard based on the song Mad Woman. Her pronouns are she, her.
My name is Ray Utarnatchet. I'm playing Reading, who is a forest gnome barbarian. He's inspired by the song Change from Fearless. Reading is gender fluid, and his pronouns today are he, him.
All right. So you all came to midnight. You were brought here from a vision that you saw when you handled the fake Rebecca Archer's charm bracelet. And you have come here in search of the vision of what you saw reading of your sister was here, Claren, who's been missing for 10 years. You haven't seen her?
10 years, yes.
So you came to the village, you found this house, you found a little fire genasi girl running around, you saw an older woman call her into the house, and then you heard a voice behind you say, "Reading?" You turn around and there she was.
Right.
Claren, you haven't seen her in years. Before we start, can you guys describe to me where you are in relation to the house? For no reason.
Yeah, why are you asking that? That
Casual.
seems... No, that does not feel casual at all.
Just real casual reasons. You often stand around just in regular time saying, I'm 10 feet away from the house looking west. That's what I do.
We had all come up the path together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think we're standing in a group.
I don't think we approached the porch or anything because the woman on the porch seemed really
She was
standoffish.
Yeah.
And there was a child, so we don't want to be creeps.
Right.
Yeah, the child went back in the house.
Yeah.
But I think we were sort of at the end, maybe like at the end of the...
Maybe like a few feet into the yard or whatever?
Yeah, like if there were a driveway, which there's probably not, but if there were, we'd be like at the end of it.
We're up on the roof if that's safer.
Or in a whole other town if that's allowed.
Are we hiding in bushes if that's...
You say what you gotta say, and I'll tell you where
We'll say it at the same time.
Yeah.
See who says the right thing. All right. So maybe if you're like at the end of the D&D version of a driveway, then maybe you're 15-ish feet away from the front door.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're all standing together.
And so we were watching a woman carry a child into the house. Is that what it was?
I think the kid like ran into the house and then the woman was like, get the hell away from here, basically.
I think she was a little more polite, but she was firm.
She was very much like there's
keep on
nothing
walking.
for
It was like keep going,
yeah.
right?
It was very much a vibe of this place is not for you. No solicitors allowed. And then so you're probably facing the house, and then from behind you, you heard Claren's voice say "reading." You turn around, and there she is.
Does she look familiar to me?
I will remind you guys that she is wearing an emblem for Diamond Sky on her chest, and she is also wearing a patch that appears to be of a crimson clover.
Right, yeah.
But she's in Forever Winter.
You are all currently in Forever Winter. And yes, you can roll a history check for me. It is going to be probably...
You didn't roll it in the box. That one doesn't count.
Oh, I forgot about the box rules.
My history was a 6.
So, the patch, not the Diamond Sky patch, but the Crimson Clover patch is sparking a memory for you in your past. But it's not necessarily coming to mind, but it is something that you have heard about in your other life before this.
Heard about.
Yeah.
So it's fair to say I don't recognize her.
You don't recognize her, no.
Great.
You've seen her before.
I've definitely
Reading?
seen her before. I think Reading who's normally very composed, is losing his shirt.
Stripping his shirt off?
That's weird.
I didn't want to swear. That's basically losing his S word. I think Reading quite literally stumbles backwards and is like tripping over whatever rocks are at his feet and speechless for a moment and is staring at his sister. Composes himself and then asks, "Claren, where have you been?"
What do you mean, where have I been?
I mean, you left all those years ago and you didn't send word about where you were, or Mama and Papa there's a hole in their hearts for and he's literally at a loss for words. He doesn't really have any idea what to say next. He's just like fumbling for his feelings and it's just been, I don't understand. Like, what yeah, you didn't tell us where you were. You didn't leave word. I thought you were going to this food festival, and what happened? I mean, where did you go?
She comes towards you while you're kind of stuttering and you're beside yourself, and she pulls you into a hug. And she says, "It's so good to see you again, reading. I didn't expect to be gone this long, to be honest, and it is so good to see you." And then she pulls back. Have the rest of you turned around?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course.
I'm watching, or James is watching the entire thing.
Yeah, Saracen's going to be like, do you think, I bet that's his sister. Do you think?
I think so. Okay. Don't know why I took his shirt off.
And she pulls back from you, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go. It's just I had this amazing opportunity and I had to take it, you know? Is that why you're here?
Well, yes. Yeah, quite frankly, it is. I mean, as the years went on, I wandered further and further from home, hoping I would find you, and here you are. I fully support whatever your endeavors were, and I'm 100% on board with whatever decisions you made, even wearing that Diamond Sky patch, which we need to talk about.
Yeah, is that why you're here? Are you here to show your loyalty to Diamond Sky?
And Reading looks at his friends and his new friends, and he's like, no.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Seriously. Hey. James is taking a big step away from these people now.
And she looks at the three of you who are not reading, and you see, as her eyes travel over all three of you, she has a recognition. She knows who each and every one of you are.
Whoa.
And she looks at Reading, and because she just hugged you, and she pulls you closer, and she says, because this would be an amazing offering for the poet.
Oh, no. James is putting her hand on her dagger. She's not pulling it, but she's putting her hand on her dagger.
Everyone roll a perception check for me, please.
I'm going to switch dice. Nope, that didn't help. Ricky rolled an 8.
Saracen got a 17.
Okay.
Better.
James got a 21.
Okay.
Very good.
Reading got 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just decided story-wise that every time Ricky is in a situation that makes her uncomfortable, she just can't. She can't.
Don't perceive me, and I won't perceive you.
Yeah, she can't perceive anything.
She loses perception.
She gets so upset that she's just like shuts down and stops looking at things. I guess.
Yeah.
Offering, that could mean anything.
Couldn't mean anything good.
So she says this would be an amazing offering,
right.
And she pulls you a few feet away, and Reading, you hear it. James, you also hear it. There's now footsteps moving around you. And my two over 20s, you hear the slide of steel. It's very obvious to you two, there are people moving into place. And you, Ricky, beside yourself.
Don't perceive shit.
The only thing you perceive is the sharp prick that is now a dagger pointing right at your back.
Oh shit.
Dear.
Absolutely not.
And Clarence says, so thank you, because you have done amazing work, Reading. You have brought the poet a missing prisoner. You have brought the poet enemy number 1 for Diamond Sky. And you have brought us someone that we are forbidden to even talk about out loud.
Who do we think is who?
Who is who in this group?
If you can, and she starts pulling out restraints from her bag. She's like, let's go ahead and get these people wrapped up. I just got to go in and get the kid, and then we can start going back.
Oh.
This is so bad.
This is bad.
James is going to look at Reading with a look of, did you play us?
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I got to act quickly here. I mean, I look at James and I try to, I'm shaking my head going, I don't know what's happening. I mean, I don't know. Do I need to roll to convince you?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe could we do like insight too?
Yeah.
Who are you trying to
Reading.
reading?
Right.
Yeah, I just
Are
want
we trying to like unspoken?
So reading, you're trying to make eye contact
I'm
with
trying to
them
make
with
eye-
like big eyebrows
Right.
or something.
Yeah.
I got my big eyebrows are moving up and down, trying to communicate that I have no idea what's happening right now.
Okay, so you reading, you're going to roll me, and you're not going to tell me which one you're rolling, and you're not going to tell them which one you're rolling, but you are going to roll either a persuasion check or a deception check, depending on if you're lying, and the rest of you can roll insight contesting that.
Okay.
Well, reading rolled a 4.
Okay,
James rolled an 11.
11.
Nat 1 for Sarah. Good.
Ricky's really emotional, and she rolled a 7.
She rolled a 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
We are great at communicating.
So, Saracen and Ricky, you are so shocked by what you're hearing. You're so shocked by what's happening. This woman has apparently knows who each and every one of you are. She just described some of you in a way that you would identify out loud and some of you in a way that you would not identify out loud. Saracen, you're just like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on? No idea what this is. I thought we were just like on a cool day trip or whatever. And then Ricky, you and James are studying reading as he's telling you with
my
his eyebrows.
And you're just like, you're probably just confused, I'm guessing.
You're probably a little confused, but
Yeah.
when you look at him, he does seem to be the reading that you thought he was. Truthful and honest and just kind of a solid guy who is looking for his sister. But there is enough of a question mark there for you maybe to still not be as comfortable as you wish you were.
With the dagger to my back, I turn to Reading and I say, I know you looked for her for a long time. I might have to kill your sister.
James seconds that.
And Claren hears that because she's right there.
Oh, I'm not hiding it at this point.
And she says,
That's great.
That's exciting because I have been so excited to kill you myself.
Oh.
Wow.
We're going to roll some initiative.
Awful.
I know.
Are Saracen and James at knife point as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just
All
rolled
right.
real low, so I didn't hear the footsteps
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
So we're going to roll initiative.
Yeah.
It's very exciting for everybody.
So exciting. Oh my god.
Better.
Okay, James,
She got a whole 11.
reading.
4.
Oh man.
Ricky,
Non-natural 13.
Saracen,
14.
you're up first, actually.
Perfect. I'm ready for that, and I know just what I'm going to do.
This was a thing I very much anticipated and
Wait, do we
expected.
know who, like, so how many are there? Or there's Claren's there, and then there's how many?
You heard the sounds of footsteps. You just don't quite.
We don't see
You
them.
haven't looked around or anything yet.
Saracen would like to turn invisible.
Yeah. That's great.
Okay, so Saracen, you are invisible. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have any bonus actions or
Oh, yeah, I
movement
can
you would
move.
like to do?
Saracen would like to move behind Claren.
Oh, sneak around over there?
Yeah.
How fun. Does that complete your turn?
Yes.
Ricky?
Ricky has Dread Ambusher, which means I get 2 attacks on my first turn.
Okay.
I can also move an extra 10 feet if I want to.
Okay.
I don't think I need to because there's someone right behind me.
There's someone right behind you with literally a dagger in your back, so.
Yeah. Does that mean in order to hit them I would have to disengage, or can I just spin and hit?
Just spin and hit.
Great. I would love to spin and hit with my short sword.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits?
Wow.
Great.
Yeah.
Can I roll my second hit as well?
Sure.
That one's going to be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Great.
Wow.
That one is going to do an extra d8 of damage.
Roll me some damage.
Yeah. 14 damage.
Okay. Any bonus actions or anything?
I do have a bonus action that lets me move without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay. Is that a Gloomstalker thing that you just picked up?
It is Zephyr Strike. So it's a, it's a bonus action. It lasts up to a minute.
Oh, it's a spell.
It is a spell.
Oh, look at
But-
you.
Well, but She just thinks she's just trying to get away.
Yeah.
It's up to a minute, and my next attack before the spell ends will deal extra damage as well. But I think I can wait till my next turn to do that.
Okay.
So I think she's gonna hit twice really hard, and then she's gonna back the fuck up like the wind and crouch behind this bush.
That's like as good as an invisibility spell.
A bush?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everyone's casting
Sarachen's
invisibility
taking
in
notes.
one way or another.
It's disappearing.
It's Claren's turn. So she is going to use her bonus action to use her Zealous Presence. She unleashes a battle cry, and up to 10 other creatures of her choice within 60 feet have advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of her next turn. So she's going to cry out, "Get them! Kill them if you have to! For Diamond Sky!"
She's changed.
Claren has used her Zealous Presence.
Right.
She is going to shoot a crossbow at Ricky.
This bitch.
But she's Ricky's hiding in the bushes.
It seems like she might have disadvantage.
Ricky's going to have cover. We're going to say half cover, so you have +2 bonus to your AC.
Cool.
Okay.
This is a really nice bush, you guys.
Yeah.
Great bushes here.
So room for everyone else.
15.
With that +2 bonus, she misses.
She shoots again.
Jeez.
17. Nope. 19.
That one hits.
Okay, great. So
Why does she get 2?
she's very strong.
That's not the rules of D&D.
The DM can't just do whatever she wants. That's insane.
A bad guy gets 2 hits? No.
That's 11 points of damage to Ricky.
That's pretty hard.
Good Lord.
Might have to beat the crap out of your
I know.
sister.
Well, good news, James. It is your turn.
I want to just look around. Do I see anybody else or just the two?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. That'll be a natural 1.
You don't see shit.
So this guy and that guy, and I barely see the two people who are
The sun has blinded your eyes.
Yeah.
Like an eyelash got in there. It's very difficult.
I'm really mad and like trying to decide if reading who really like I feel pretty bonded with already. If he betrayed us, it's an emotionally wrought moment, honestly. So anyway, I'm going to Witch Bolt, the bitch of a sister. Well, that was a 9.
Unfortunately, that misses, and Claren laughs.
Oh, I really want to kill her.
I know.
Oh no!
Any bonus actions or
I
anything
don't
you
think
want
I
to do?
have any bonus actions really.
Okay. Did you want to move at all?
Yeah, because I seem to be kind of right in between the two. So I'll go 30 feet toward where Ricky is. I do have a quick question. I do have something that's a reaction. Can I only use that when someone attacks me? I can't like use a...
That is not for during your turn.
Okay, great.
My Diamond Sky one that you all know is there, the one who had a knife point to Ricky.
Jerk with the knife.
The jerk with the knife is going to move toward Ricky.
What is happening?
She said she wanted to kill you, and they're going to kill you. He is going to grab his scimitar,
Don't do that.
and he's like,
No, thank you.
he says, "Boss says you gotta go. You gotta go."
These bad guys
Did
do
it-
one-liners.
Yeah,
That's 24 to hit,
Well, I mean, that is a hit.
even with your +2.
+2, 24, yeah.
So he swings a second time. Oh, that is a 15 hit.
That one misses, thanks
Okay.
to the bush.
Thanks, Bush. So you take 9 points of slashing damage.
That's a lot, but
That's
I'm
a
still
lot.
up.
My God.
Somehow.
You're very bloody, though.
Oh, yeah.
oh no.
We don't have any healers.
We don't have healers.
Some of you have healing potions,
Yes.
if I remember correctly.
Yes, I have
Better
several.
use those.
That's gonna be his turn. And then from the other bush, the sound that you had heard before of more footsteps that you couldn't quite track.
I couldn't perceive with my natural one.
Another guy is there. He's gonna throw 2 daggers at you.
Okay.
First dagger. That landed very oddly. I want to say that my D20 landed on top of my D10, and
Oh,
it's fascinating. It's an 8, so it doesn't count.
does not.
Doesn't count.
It counts as a roll, but it
But it
doesn't
doesn't
count.
hit,
It's
yeah.
not a hit.
We're just clarifying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. 16.
That hits, however, I am going to react with a shield.
Oh, okay. And that.
So one reaction you take when you are hit by an attack. An invisible barrier of magical force appears and protects you until the start of my next turn. I have a +5 bonus to my AC, including against triggering attack.
Okay, and that means 16 doesn't hit you anymore?
That is correct.
All right, so one dagger flew towards you. It went wide. The other one was coming straight toward you, and the shield popped up and just went ding and deflected that dagger out of the way.
Shield. Cool. Good idea.
Shield's a good one.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I have a thing.
So he uses his action, duck into the bush once again. Reading. It's your turn. You've watched them kind of chase your friend Ricky into a bush. You've seen them throw daggers at James. Who knows where Saracen is?
The horn.
And I mean, as far
He
as
noped out pretty fast.
he just like poofed away, right? Basically.
He was there 1 second and then he was gone.
And I'm right with Claren. I mean, she's right there, right?
Yeah, she's right in front of, because she was talking to you.
Right.
She removed her hands only to shoot a crossbow at your tiefling friend.
I mean, I feel like I have to try to knock her out or something.
Okay.
Like, I probably don't want to kill her. That's read on it, so to speak. But I don't know what I would use.
If you would like, you can use your, I think you have a great axe.
I do have a great
You
axe.
have a great axe, hand axe. You can use one of those with non-lethal damage if you would like. Like you're just kind of swinging maybe
Right.
with the butt of it instead of...
Yeah, let's do that. As much as I want to probably kill her, I probably wouldn't.
I mean, we
So,
could have a lot of questions.
You guys
for
could
her.
probably.
It's going to be a long talking after this. Yep.
Let me try that.
Yeah, so just do your regular roll to attack.
Okay. So that's 18.
To hit your sister. So first of all,
Like, Mom.
that does hit. But before we do anything, you rolled a natural 13, sir. So
I did. It was a natural
I can
15.
see it from here. So I'm going to need you to roll me a percentile attack.
And I don't know how to read it, so you can tell me how to read that.
Should just be 50, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just 50.
Okay.
The D10s are tricky.
Yeah, they're tricky.
Well, they're tricky,
percentiles,
and
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how to. I don't know how to read percentage rolls. You guys have to help me with that.
There.
Okay, so you rolled a 50. It means with your natural 13, you can't speak for the next minute.
Well, that makes sense. a lot of
Instead,
ways.
whenever you try, pink bubbles float out of your mouth. So enjoy that. And now you may roll your damage against your sister.
Pink bubbles. All right.
We can't ask right now, but Ricky's like half dead. Like, does that happen every time he gets upset? Or-
Is this a rage thing? I heard about
It's like
barbarians.
a poison bubble.
Right, because reading probably tries to say her name, and then nothing comes out except for pink bubbles.
Yeah.
You do like colorful
All right.
things.
Oh, 15.
Nice.
15 damage?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great.
How's she doing?
She's doing so good. It's like, what the? Reading? What was that for?
And I try to talk to her, and pink bubbles come out of my mouth.
And she sees the pink bubbles, and she goes, "Oh no, you're one of them."
The pink bubble people.
Right.
People eaters?
Do you have any bonus actions or anything?
I think I have rage. I think rage is the only thing I have.
Okay.
It says I can enter rage for up to 1 minute for 10 rounds.
Did you
Whatever that
want
means.
to go into a rage?
Yeah, I guess. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. I feel like I would be raging,
suppose I would
but
like
I
to
don't
rage.
really know. What does that mean?
So for barbarians, rage is kind of your core like ability
Okay.
that barbarians enjoy. You
love
get advantage on all your strength checks and saving throws that are not attacks. You get a +2 to your melee damage with strength weapons, which your great axe
Right.
would be part of that. You would be resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage, which means if they land an attack on you with any of those damage
Okay.
types, you would only take half of that damage as opposed to the full damage. It does mean you can't cast or concentrate on any spells, but I don't believe reading has any spells.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think he's got like a simple spell, but I wouldn't be using that here anyway.
Yeah. So right now at your level, you get 3 per long rest.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what.
Let's
it is
do
for
it.
barbarians.
I feel like he would try to say Claren's name, and pink bubbles would come out, and
come
I
right
think
Then steam comes out of his
Pink steam.
pink steam comes out, and that means he is in rage.
I do love that if like you were to growl or something in your rage, just pink bubbles.
Yes. He's a raging
He's
gnome
a
barbarian,
raging.
but it's only pink bubbles that come out, which makes him even angrier. Actually.
Fair enough.
That would also make me angry. Does that complete your turn?
That does.
Great. We're back to the top. Saracen, you're invisible. Reading just kind of bonked his sister. She yelled at him. She has threatened the life of everyone you've been traveling with. Plus, you have now seen that there is one of her cronies in one of the bushes near the house, and there's another one currently attacking your friend Ricky over in the other bush. James just deflected some daggers. What would you like to do?
Saracen would like to, having been standing behind, what's her name? Carmen? No.
Claren.
Close.
So close.
enough. Does that clover symbol look magic? Like, is she getting power from it?
Roll me insight.
You know what that was?
Oh, I do. Those numbers are a natural 13. And the roll will be 14.
Okay.
See, that's +1.
It appears to you like because you've had time to very much stare at it and study it. It's just a patch.
Okay.
It appears to be, whereas the Diamond Sky uniform is very, what is issued to soldiers, it appears to be placed where someone would put some sort of ranking for officers.
I was hoping it was like a magic battery that I could just tear off or
Just steal.
roll my percentile.
Yes, please.
See what happens there. 25.
25. Oh, an eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks
Oh,
that rely on sight.
Okay.
So you have a third eye.
I can't
It's
wait.
invisible.
I thought it was going to be visible.
No,
I really like the idea that I
it's
disappeared.
invisible because you're invisible.
Right. Oh, got it. Oh, so it will be there when I reappear.
For the next minute.
I'm assuming when I grapple, I'm just going to keep calling her Claren, that I will turn uninvisible.
Correct.
You should do it, though.
Does she have any
I don't know. She seems cool.
weapons in her hand?
She has the crossbow currently that she used to attack the tiefling.
So Saracen will leap onto Claren's back while kind of bringing down his arms around her, like a bear hug, grapple to the ground, ideally hitting the crossbow out of her hand in doing so.
I believe we do a contested strength check to see if you're successful in holding her.
Did well.
You did well.
Look at his face.
What'd you get?
A nat 20.
Knock her down!
She rolled an 11. So you pounce
Yeah.
from nowhere. You get your arms around her. She's much smaller than you, and you have her locked in your grip. What would you like to do?
I don't mind fighting women who are smaller than me from invisible. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care about the opposite of that.
And he's still invisible, like she can't see.
No,
Okay.
it's
Once he
basically an
grabs.
attack.
Okay.
He revealed himself.
I'm just going to try to, I guess, just hold her down, not let her attack anybody. Let's try to, can I choke her? Can we do that?
Like, unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Knock her out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your very bloody friend would love it if she were not conscious.
Yeah.
So the grapple itself is considered your attack action. So what you have left is something that would be considered, a bonus action. So
Does the grapple attack cause any damage?
the grapple does not cause damage. However, she now has to use her next action to try and break out of it.
Now we're holding a dagger to her neck.
I'll let you hold a dagger to her neck. I just won't let you use
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I love a knife to throat.
Yeah.
Live a nice
So lovely.
moment. Does that complete your turn?
Yes, it does.
Great. Ricky.
So I did my move like the wind, Zephyr Strike, which is a concentration. So do I need to roll after taking that damage?
Oh, yes, you definitely do.
The only thing it would affect is whether this hit has extra damage or not. So it doesn't change anything in between. What do I roll?
So
for
it's
that?
going to be, you're going to roll your d20. You're going to do a constitution check. The DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. How much damage did you take?
My health was at 14 and now it's at 5.
So
Nice.
you have to beat a 10.
Beat a 10. And it's a Constitution saving throw. That is exactly 10.
Wow.
You made it. It's still up.
Great. So
Wow.
that just means I do an extra D8 of damage. And I have advantage on my next hit. And again, in her mind, she's just trying to get herself out of a bad situation desperately.
Right. Yeah.
My question is, I have this guy right on top of me.
Yeah.
And Saracen has Claren wrestled to the ground. So if I were to try to shoot Claren, that would be hard, I assume.
I don't think it's that hard.
I'm on her back. You got this.
I don't want to
Go for
hit
it.
you.
Nah, go for it.
You would have advantage against her because she's grappled, but you already have advantage. He's in front of you unless
I don't provoke opportunity.
You don't
attacks, so I could
provoke
take one
opportunities
step and I'd
anyway.
be
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Great, because I'm real mad at her.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Why? Just trying to do a family reunion here, guys.
I still just want to know what she meant by offerings. I think it
Yeah.
could be a good thing.
To the poet.
I think it's a sweet thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's a good.
Like baked goods.
That means they're baking us.
I think Ricky's so mad at her that I think she wants to shoot her. So that's going to be 14.
14 misses.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
Your rage got in the way.
It did get in the
gonna
way.
get so
That's her
cocky
thing.
about it.
And she really is going to get cocky about it, and it's going to bother me.
She did kind of laugh once those arrows went.
Yeah. I am going to move back into the trees for more cover that is further away from the man trying to kill me.
Does that complete your turn?
Unfortunately, it does complete my turn.
Okay. It's Claren's turn. She is going to go into a rage, which means she now has advantage on strength checks
Runs
and
in the
saving
family.
throws. It does run in the family. Thank you for saying that.
Be strong, Saracen.
Hold tight.
Is his reaction, though, to cut her throat?
She now has advantage because she is raging.
She's a raging something.
Jesus Christ. Is it another natural
Do I get
fucking
it?
20?
Do I get it? I want to go into a rage.
Tell me it can't be as bad as she rolled.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
4.
rolled. It's 4? Okay, never mind.
Did you add it?
You gave me hope for a second.
I know, never mind. She rolled an 8. So she and she throws back her shoulders, pushes you off of her, and turns to you and says, "You fucking magic user, don't touch me."
Is there a knife in her throat? I hope that she doesn't realize it's there yet.
It just wobbles.
I don't know if you noticed, but no, she doesn't care. She is going to swing her great axe at you, Saracen. She rolled a 10 to hit you.
Dodge.
She's going to swing again.
Good. Bring it.
14. No, 15.
That one still hits.
She does do more damage on the one hit that she got on you.
Okay.
She needs to calm down.
Nice.
18 points of damage to you.
Okay. Sure.
So I think that's going to end her turn. James,
I'm going to try the Witch Bolt again.
try it.
I'm going to cast it at 2nd level.
Okay, on her or on one
On
of the
her.
guys? Okay.
That is a 16.
16 hits.
Yeah.
Get her.
And James says, Diamond Sky scum.
Harsh.
And that
No.
is
Not in this moment. In other instances, maybe. Not this
But
moment.
when you're bleeding to death, it's not.
that is 14 points of damage.
All right.
We did it. We killed her.
I really just want to knock her out.
I think I was going to let you one-shot another of my guys.
I didn't use the chromatic orb this time. Because I thought we might have some questions.
Was that all of your turn?
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay,
so
you're
no.
now concentrating on the witch bolt. It is now my bro's turns. The guy in the bush who was fighting Ricky has a choice between Ricky, really, and James, but he sees James is currently attacking his boss. So he is going to run up to you to hit you. Pulls out his scimitar. 15?
15, I believe, hits. Yes.
Okay. Second attack is 23.
What is with these people with their 2 attacks?
We're not going to win. We're on track to lose this
We
very
gotta
quickly.
run.
15 points of damage. Can you give me a concentration check, please, before I forget? You just got it's a DC 10.
Right.
So if you're still holding Witch Bolt.
19.
Okay, easily. My second guy is currently in the other bush hiding.
He's in the bushes.
He's in the bushes. He is out of range weapons. He sees you, James, are still holding onto your witch bolt even after getting attacked. So he's going to rush towards you and sprint. Without an action, he is going to flank you with his other guy.
Oh, no.
That does seem bad.
That seems real bad with my 7 hit points left.
But that is his whole turn. So reading.
Claren, is she still being held or is she not?
She is no longer being held.
She broke loose.
She has attacked poor Saracen.
Right.
You've seen her attack Ricky. You've seen her guys run up on James, who currently has her, Claren, caught in a witch bolt. And Ricky, you're probably not seeing right now.
Right.
Stuck away in the trees far away next to us.
I'm wondering, like, rage versus raging barbarian versus raging barbarian. I mean, trying to figure out if that's the move, or do I go and try to help James? I don't really know. It doesn't feel like we've done any damage to Claren either.
You have done damage to Claren, for the record.
Yeah, she just seems fine anyway.
She's very strong.
She's very strong. I don't know. I think, you know what? I'm right there. I think we're going to try to take out Claren again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still trying to just knock her out?
I'm definitely trying to knock her out.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Great axe again. 12.
You have unfortunately missed. Any bonus actions or anything you want to do?
I think rage is the only bonus action I have.
Then
It says rage is getting in the way.
All too emotional.
I know.
you all have a lot of emotions. Okay, if that ends your turn. You swung at her and she dodged. She kind of moved her head and the attack went wide. And she said, "What are you doing? You have to stop." And then this axe comes flying from seems to be nowhere, aiming for her.
Oh.
Whomst?
And excuse me while I roll an attack roll. 13, which missed. Unfortunately, she ducked out of the way. Another axe comes flying for her.
Another axe.
Someone helping us that has 2 attacks?
It's a 14 that also misses, sadly.
Oh, well, they're not very good, whoever they are.
I know.
2 attacks, but terrible aim.
Yeah.
Got it.
Terrible aim. And then you hear a voice yelling from the other side of the trees and the other side of the house. It's pretty deep. It's familiar to you, Reading. Another little gnome steps out and says, "Knock it off, Claren! That's Reading! You shouldn't be attacking him!" And out from the bushes, or from the trees, excuse me, steps your old frenemy, Buck.
Oh, my frenemy.
I thought it was going to be your mom.
His name is Buck.
I thought it was going to be one of my parents, too. I do. I have a frenemy named Buck.
Like Bucks County.
Like Bucks County.
I love it.
Amazing.
Oh, my. That is crazy. Pink bubbles probably come out of my mouth. I'm trying to say something. I have a lot to say.
That is going to complete his turn.
Oh.
Oh, he's just done?
That's his turn.
Okay.
Okay, Buck.
I mean, he still has movement. He can leave you guys.
No. James didn't say any of that, by the way.
I'm all the way over here. He can't hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Saracen, what do you want to do?
He'll do a Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right at her face. I'm standing right in front of her. Not bad. 21.
Is that, just to ask it, because I'm annoying, do you get disadvantage because she's right next to you and it's a ranged weapon? Yes.
I do. Then I'll move first.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I can do Misty Step.
You're going to do Misty Step?
I don't know.
Is that an action?
It's a bonus or it's a
Bonus action. Then yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm wasting a spell slot. Or I could just dash, take the opportunity attack. That will kill me though. Saracen will Misty Step.
Okay, as you cast that spell, she has Mage Slayer. She's going to get a melee attack on you.
Wait, why?
She has a feat called Mage Slayer.
Which does what?
What is
It sounds like it slays mages. Are you a mage?
No.
When a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature.
I would rather have just run then.
It's a little late for that. Oh.
This is instantaneous though.
Yeah.
She can still do it?
It's when you cast a spell.
But it's a disappear spell.
It's still
Yeah, how does this work?
Yeah, I don't buy it.
You cast a spell.
Like, the spell doesn't happen until I'm gone. Right?
No, the spell is what makes you gone. And in casting the spell,
Seems
that's
like
what
she
the way I do
swings.
it.
It seems
Not
like
the way I do it.
she swings at nothing. I have another question. Is this Mage Slayer magic that she's doing?
No. It's a feat. When you guys level up, I believe in the next one you have an opportunity to get feats, which are just special things that you can learn as opposed to doing upping your ability scores. And a feat that is available is Mage Slayer. And for someone who has already yelled some pretty terrible things at people who are casting spells, it maybe makes sense that she has a feat called Mage Slayer. And I won't even make you roll for that one. So she rolled a 17 to hit you.
Misty Step. You hit for sure.
All right. So that's 8 points of
Dead.
You're
You're down?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Great.
Is it?
It's good for me. Is it not good for you? Ricky, it's your turn.
Fuck. Ricky is going to hunt Claren,
Okay.
which in D&D terms is Hunter's Mark.
Great. That's your bonus action.
It is my bonus action. And I believe last time you said like a shimmer went across my target's face.
Yes.
She's just real mad, big mad at
Big
this
man.
person. And then she's going to fire an arrow. Try to hit her.
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
Great. And then because I'm hunting her, I get to do an extra d6 of damage. Only 8 points of damage because I rolled very badly with my bonus die. It's okay. It's better than 0.
It is better than 0. That is correct. Does that complete your turn?
It does.
It is now Claren's turn.
Oh, I didn't kill her with my 8 points of damage?
Oddly enough, no. That didn't quite do what you need it to do. She's gonna oddly turn to Buck because he threw his axes at her and say, "Buck, I told you not to do this again." And then she turns to her other lackeys that are there in the middle of the fighting. She's like, "We're not here for this. Just grab the kid and let's get out of here." And she's going to march towards the house. She leaves you feeling like you're not going to do anything when she steps away from you,
Right.
which means she is open for an opportunity attack.
Oh, yeah.
If you would like to take one.
Oh, for sure. Well, yeah.
Okay.
I've got to do something.
Swing on her then.
All right.
Oh, families.
Here we go. Well, I rolled a 2.
Plus your bonus.
Plus my bonus, which is 5, so 7.
That unfortunately misses.
So rage is I'm still overcome with rage.
A lot of rage.
I can't even control.
She's going to use her action to kick down the door of the
Whoa.
house.
Oh.
And then she enters the house and you guys can't see her anymore. And that's going to be her turn.
Hey, can anyone set the house on fire?
Oh, and it was her turn, so you you roll Witch Bolt on your turn.
On each of my turns, they take a 1d12.
Well, unfortunately, I think we can't see her anymore, so she's uncover, unfortunately.
Not just right there at the there at the front.
She entered the house, and I said you can't see her.
Yeah.
You should be.
But I appreciate the negotiations.
It does seem like shitty though that she can just
Walk away.
Walk away. I know. It's like the witch bolt was on her.
I know, but we do often suggest setting things on fire.
We
And
do.
I just would love it
But
if
isn't there a
there's a-
small child and her mother inside?
I've lost that.
That seems like not my problem.
That's a
Right.
real shame.
Okay, James, it is your turn, however, but your
Okay.
target for Witch Bolt has stepped outside.
Fair enough. If I wanted to drink a healing potion, is that bonus action or action?
So the rules in D&D 5e are that it is an action to drink a potion. I don't like that, so for the sake of this game and this table, our rule will be it is a bonus action for you to take a potion yourself, and it is an action to administer a potion to someone else during combat.
I'm gonna chug a healing potion real quick,
Probably a good choice.
which I think is 2d4.
yeah,
A whopping 6. Hey, I'll take it.
it's better than not 6.
Exactly. Okay, well, these two a-holes are right flanked on me, aren't they?
Yep,
They both within 5 feet of me?
they sure are.
Awesome. I'm gonna get a little trusty little cantrip going.
Get it.
Sword burst time. I create a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around me. All creatures within 5 feet must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like it.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So James is going to drink her potion, smash it on the ground, and just make her hands in a very sharp movement and an X and a cross in front of herself, and spectral blades are just spinning around of her, hitting potentially these two jackasses.
Great. Guy number 1, dex save, is 23.
That saved.
Guy number 2, 24.
What's fun?
That also saved.
It's a cantrip, so unfortunately,
Yep.
that means it just misses.
Yep. Well, it still looked cool.
It looked cool. We were like,
and in my head, they had to have like, whoa, like kind of jumped back, right? Like, oh no, I don't want to get hit by these things. I mean, they're your characters, but I'm just saying that's probably what happened, right?
Just pitching ideas.
Yeah.
They didn't, but not with a 23 and a 24 save. Unfortunately.
Jerks.
Does that complete your turn?
Sure does.
Okay.
Well, can I move? No, not without incurring opportunity
An
attack,
opportunity
right?
attack.
All right,
So you can.
Lindsay,
Yes.
you need to calm down.
Just giving you all options of what you can do. That's all. Okay, so if that completes your turn,
Yeah.
my guy number 1 is going to swipe at you.
Hi. She said to let's just go.
right.
Scimitar is a 9.
Misses.
Second attack is a 9.
Misses.
There are my 4s. I've missed them so much.
I have to.
Yeah, solidly. Yeah, we all missed them.
Missed that so much.
Well, they were still wowed by the swords.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
He's going to do that. The other guy is going to say, you take care of this one. I'm going to go help the boss. He's actually going to disengage from you. And go.
Opportunity?
When you disengage, you do not get a...
Forgot about the disengage.
Just checking.
Because he used his action to disengage. And then he used his movement to go stand in front of the door to protect it and wait for his boss to come out.
James has disengaged Slayer, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You see that on the upper right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Swing away.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Reading, your friend Saracen is down, unconscious, bleeding, not doing well in front of you. Your sister has marched into this house saying she's going to get the girl. Your frenemy that you haven't seen in I don't know how long appeared. Yeah. She yelled at him as if she's seen him at some point recently. James has a scimitar to her. What would you like to do?
I mean, I don't have any healing that I could give to Saracen. Just a barbarian with no healing powers. So I feel like I've got to leave him there. I want to talk to my friend Buck, but I also see someone still. So there's still someone on James, right?
Yeah.
That person has not disengaged.
That person is not disengaged.
But I'm kind of far.
Well, what's your movement?
Let's see.
As a gnome. I think it's 25.
Oh, you get 10 feet away. I do have a crossbow, right?
Hey-o.
Probably not very. I'm not sure how good I am at it.
You have a javelin that has throwing capabilities, and you have 2 hand axes with throwing capabilities.
Oh, because I have crossbow bolts, but I don't have a crossbow.
Yes. You picked up the bolts.
I can't throw the bolts at the. I could try the javelin.
Try it.
Hell yeah.
All right, and he's gonna throw his javelin.
Let's do
Here
it.
we go. 13.
Just misses.
Oh. Reading is having a bad day.
Man.
He's trying everything, but nothing is working.
Okay. Would you like to move a little closer to that guy so you're more in range?
Let's move.
Okay.
I've got hit points to spare.
Nice.
What's
Our
that like?
non-squishy guy.
How close do you want to get?
I want to be able to strike him if I need to.
Close.
So
Get
close.
Okay.
Sorry, Saracen. I see you bleeding there, but
I have the healing potions in my bag.
yeah, we need to disengage you from that person.
Yeah.
It's Buck's turn.
Buck.
He's so far away from everyone, though.
And he threw his axes.
And he threw both axes.
Does he have more of those?
He's got to go gather those up.
Hold on. I see him running across the...
Buck rushes towards the house where the guy is standing at the door, protecting it, waiting for Claren to come out. As he runs, he reaches behind him. He pulls out his great axe.
Oh.
Thank you very much. He uses his bonus action to fly into a rage.
A lot of raging barbarians.
A lot of raging.
Raging barbarian gnomes.
So specific.
I know.
No.
Have we stumbled into a clan?
So it's almost like they're all from the same area.
It is.
He swings his great axe once. The 16, which hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you jerks. He's helpful. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
He
Get
swings
him.
it again
Throw it, Buck.
for a natural 1.
Oh.
Spoke too soon.
It really helped a little.
He helped a little.
Yeah, help more than reading did.
Yeah.
He does 10 points of damage on that guy. He's like, I'm not letting you get out of this. Only in a threatening way. Pretend I was threatening and my voice was much deeper. Saracen, give me a death saving roll.
Yes.
10 or higher, please.
12.
There you go.
Yes.
Alive.
1 success.
Whew.
Just give me 2 more of those, and you're good. Ricky, it's your turn.
Okay. And my mark has gone inside.
Just inside. You no longer have her in sight.
That's annoying.
I don't know if you've noticed this, she is not a very nice person.
I think I'm going to shoot the person fighting James.
Okay.
That would be a 16.
16 hits.
Great.
Nice.
So I'm going to hit them for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
She's getting bold in the tree line.
He's definitely not looking good.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Love that.
Like, very much not looking good. Does that complete your turn?
Yes.
Great. As you finish shooting that guy, you all hear this child wailing coming from the house, just screaming. It's heartbreaking. It's everything that you hate hearing from children. You hear a woman who you assume is the older woman yelling, like, get away from her! You can't have her! Get away! And then you see Claren marching out of the door with her hand firmly around the little girl's upper arm, dragging her after her. And when she steps out, she says, we got her, let's get out of here. She is not attacking, but she's moving quickly. I'm going to give her half of her movement and say she used the other half in the house for this particular movement.
She's kidnapping a child.
Right.
She is dragging the little girl towards the road to get out of there.
The girl could have been misbehaving.
Yeah, we don't know this
It's
story.
something to
Right.
consider.
Yeah.
Maybe she deserves
Deserves
this.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. She could
With
do
that in mind, James.
James doesn't like this at all.
Yeah, I bet she doesn't.
Yeah, triggering some shit.
And they've just like rolled up on the middle of a disciplinary action from the mom. And she's just like freaking out, you know? Just like got in the middle. She's pissed off.
You mean her mother
give her a
who's
second
inside
chance.
screaming to stop taking her child?
No, this is upsetting Ricky too.
Yeah. If I were to hit Claren with something, how careful do I need to be about it hitting the child?
Don't roll a 1.
Okay, great. All right, I'm going to do my chromatic orb.
Okay.
And this one I'm going to do, I think, a favorite lightning. Does that count because it jumped in or no?
Yes, it fucking counts.
It's a 2.
Did you see what it was before you answered?
No.
Okay.
I can't see it. I just don't understand why it wouldn't count.
No, because it jumped over, and so I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
For the
You gotta
record,
redo
there's
that.
no box rules. You all are
No,
making
because
up box
it jumped, and so I
It jumped and went
into
that's
the-
why I was
Unless
like,
it's like
I was
cocked
with
or-
you.
Unless it's cocked or it's hard to see what the number actually would have been, or if it
Right.
rolled and
Right.
you didn't see what it was supposed to be. Like we go with the number, or if you drop it on the floor, you can
right,
re-roll it.
okay. That was a 7 then, so
That misses.
sure did.
We gotta get better when we're emotional.
I know.
I know. We're gonna put that dice in timeout.
Our characters get emotional and we roll like fours.
That dice was doing
I gotta
great,
put my
but we're
dice
gonna
away,
we're
too.
gonna.
I'd like to cast meditation.
Yeah, I know. I got nothing.
Okay. Everyone sounds like they're having so much fun.
We're all on death's door. Saracen is down.
Saracen's down.
Saracen's down. He's doing fine. He rolled a good death save.
He's starting to move a little.
He's twitching. All right, so it's my guy's turn. While he's there, the boss is marching up. He's got the target, so he's going to disengage from James.
Okay.
And he's going to start moving towards this exit with his boss. He's going to take the front guard position, and he's going to wait for her. My next guy, he is going to disengage from Buck. He's going to take a rear guard on Claren. And that's going to be them. They are quickly making their way out of this area. Reading, it's your turn. Claren's holding a screaming child.
Right.
She is next to you.
I gotta try to take a swipe at Claren. Again, I'm gonna try to control my emotions
Believe in you.
and believe in this roll.
Are you still trying not to kill her at this point?
No, I think I'm just swinging.
You're going for it?
I'm going for it
All right.
because there's a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You know what that is?
Oh gosh. I did roll another natural 13, but
Great.
with my
See what we can add to Bubbles.
my adjustment from the great axe, it's 18.
18 hits.
Yes.
Finally. It's a brief meditation works.
Yeah.
Deep breath.
Roll me some damage.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You're raging. You have a damage bonus that you can add. So you are rolling a d12. You're going to add your 4 that you usually do, and then it looks like you're adding another 3 to that.
Okay, so 15.
Good hit.
That is a good hit.
All right, so I.
Is she bloody yet?
She's bloody.
She's bloody.
Whoa! Finally,
She looks at you reading. She's like, reading, what the hell are you doing?
I'm stopping you from kidnapping this kid.
Kid? This is a magic user. Magic.
And
Reading, I don't have time to explain this to you, okay?
you've changed.
You need to change.
You've changed.
Does that complete your turn? You have anything else? you wanna do?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. I will say that was a pretty solid hit. You probably knocked her grip off the kid.
Hmm.
Nice.
Loosened it up.
Yeah.
What if this is an evil magic user guy?
It's not. Magic is not inherently evil.
Oh. So the little kid, because she's small, does manage to like use that moment to wriggle her arm out, and she sprints back into the house.
Good job, kid.
On the way, and Clarence just looks at you reading like, what the, come on, man.
Slippery little suckers.
Happy to disappoint you, sis.
Roll your percentile dice. Let's see if you
There
get
we
something
go.
besides Bubbles.
Help me read this again.
91.
91.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So bubbles are coming out of your mouth, as you know.
Right.
It's
But-
still?
It lasts for a minute.
Oh, it lasts for a minute. Okay.
And each round of combat lasts 6
Yeah.
seconds.
Right.
So then something else happens now.
So something else happens now. Now you this is so dumb. Now you feel this inexplicable urge, and you find yourself suddenly swag surfing.
Oh. Yeah.
That's great.
That's gonna be it for a minute. You unfortunately cannot attack on your next turn.
Wow.
I have a question then. In the conversation where they were yelling at each other, no, you've changed. Was it really, no, you've changed?
Bubbles.
Do you know how when you're fighting with a sibling and you still understand what they're
Yeah.
trying to say,
Yeah.
even though they're
We
not able to
understood
get it
each
out?
other,
Yeah.
but no one else did.
100% what happened.
She could read my eyebrows.
She is proficient
Yeah,
in
very
reading your
proficient.
eyebrows. For sure. Now you're swag surfing. It is Buck's turn. He is going to yell at Claren. He's like, Claren, you need to get the hell out of here right now. You're not taking this kid. You just got to go. And he's going to rush on her. He is also raging. There's a lot of rage here. It's kind of fun. 13 does not hit. He gets another swing. Buck missed both of his swings, for the record. My dude,
He needs a new weapon. He needs a new weapon.
he's got to rethink a few things.
Saracen's gonna play dead this round. See if he can.
Yeah,
avoid
can he
damage
also
again.
roll me a death save, 10 or higher,
Try.
please?
19.
Nice.
Yes.
There we go.
All right.
One
His
more,
eyes are
one more.
fluttering open, perhaps.
Nope.
Almost.
Ricochet.
I am going to shoot at the person I'm hunting.
Okay.
Which is
Great idea.
Claren. That's a nat 13.
Oh my god. That is 4 13s tonight.
Yeah.
Weed.
But that means it's an 18 to hit.
18 does hit her. Roll me a percentage as well. Percentile dice.
Okay. 71.
71. You gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Hell yeah! You're goddamn right I do. I'm so angry.
Yes.
You want to roll me some damage on that hit to Claren?
I do indeed.
Great.
10.
Okay. Does that complete your turn?
Is she still alive?
She is still alive.
All right.
It's very strong.
Wait, all damage for the next minute?
All damage for the next minute.
I'm gonna step out.
Heyo.
Yeah.
Stepping out from the trees. Ricochet.
Ricky, feeling bold,
Suddenly.
wants them to see who's attacking.
Nice.
Nice.
Are you moving your full movement? Nope.
No, I'm just taking a step out so they can see me, but I can still keep attacking at range.
Okay. So bold, but not like a medium bold.
I mean, it's bold because I'm not hiding anymore.
Recklessly bold.
Yeah, like this is a little bit of like, I want you to see the face of the
Yeah.
person who's killing you.
Okay. Fair enough.
It
Yeah.
doesn't help. That's the best kind.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't help. There's no purpose to it
Right.
other than revenge.
Does that complete your turn?
That does.
It's Claren's turn. She doesn't look good. Her guys, at least one of them, doesn't look good. She lost the kid. She's surrounded. So she's going to say, oh, God, how am I going to explain this one? And then she reaches for her wrist, where you all suddenly see that she is wearing a charm bracelet.
Oh, no.
Is it very similar?
Roll me a perception check.
Can we all roll them?
Yeah, you can all roll.
Okay.
Sarachen's going to roll one.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah. A lot.
Nat 20.
Whoa!
15 for James.
15. 15. Sarachen's unconscious.
17.
Oh, wow.
So you have a vision as you're heading towards the light. We're going to give this one to Ricky with that nat 20. Yeah. Ricky, from across the way, as you step out of the trees, you see Claren kind of like roll her eyes and say, how am I going to explain this one? She reaches for her wrist. She's got a charm bracelet on it. It only has one charm. It is an exact replica of Rebecca Archer's bracelet with a charm. She reaches for it, she touches it, and then she points at James.
Oh, shit.
Yeah? And
she casts silence on you. So you cannot cast any spells in that area that use, because silence is an area attack.
Okay.
And to be clear, that was because she touched the bracelet, it seems like.
That was because she touched the bracelet.
Real
on a nat 20.
Yeah, okay. Real bold for someone who apparently hates magic users.
Wait, Ricky's 20. Did she see the type of charm? Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
What the
Just
fuck
saying.
is that about?
Oh, when it's in jewelry, it's okay.
I will say James, when this happens, has a bit of a flicker of recognition in her eyes, percolating thoughts. She's pissed, obviously, but she's connecting some dots here.
Do I see what shape the charm is in?
With a nat 20, I will say yes. Yeah. It is a little lute.
Okay.
So she casts silence. It is a 20-foot radius, so it pretty much covers this whole area.
Yeah.
And then she makes a neck movement gesture towards her guys. It's time to go.
Oh, is she also in the silence, so she can't speak either?
She's also in the silence.
Wow.
But gets everybody except Ricky. And so she's going to step away from Buck. He does get an opportunity attack.
Come on, buckaroo.
She honestly doesn't think he's much of a threat because he keeps missing.
No. He's trying.
This is Buck trying.
Yeah, that's an 11, so he missed.
At least he's trying.
They're heading out. James, it's your turn. You're in silence.
I'm going to move out of this silence.
Okay, so you have to move 25 feet in some direction. Okay. Which direction would you like to go?
What do you think, guys? Because I can't speak to them, can I?
No. Silence.
Can I, at this point, make a look over to reading of, are we following or are we stopping?
You can try. He can't answer until his turn.
Right, okay.
And it's bubbles anyway.
Bubbles.
It's all bubbles. It's bubbles all the way down.
Then I'm gonna move out of silence toward the house.
Okay.
But like putting myself between the retreating group and the house.
Okay. In order to get out of the silence, you have to be that far back towards where
I have
Ricky
a movement of 30 feet.
is hanging out.
I'm going to do a Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Yeah.
Which is a stream of acid emanates from me in a line of 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in the direction I choose. Ooh. Every creature in that line must succeed in a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape and wash off the acid itself or another creature.
Oh. Wow.
Why don't
very good.
you do that?
I'm gonna.
You can hit them both.
Exactly.
Go for it.
All right, they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. She rolled a nat 1.
Wow.
And then her crony rolled a 7.
Great, so they both take full damage.
Okay.
Which is 4d4.
Only
4d4.
4d4.
Lindsay was so ready to
Please.
kill us off.
When you
What if
cast
we
this, please
actually-
yell silence this.
I can talk now, assholes. Okay, 7 points of damage to each of them. And then at the start of their turn, they will take 2d4 acid damage.
Wow.
Unless they use a turn to scrape and wash it off.
Okay. Does that complete your turn? All right. It is now her crony's turn, who was in the line of acid. He is not going to spend his action scraping and cleaning. Okay. So do you want to roll him some damage?
I sure
there?
do. 4 more points damage.
Okay. He is going to use his movement and action to run and dash because they are leaving the area.
You better run!
No, off the board. Hey.
He's like, no more acid.
He's off the board. My other guy is still in the middle. He's like, oh, shit. Wait.
Acid? I didn't know they had acid here.
Wait for me. He is going to start to sprint. He is engaged with Buck. Buck once again gets an opportunity attack.
Come on, Buck.
Buck.
You got this, Buck.
You can do it,
We'll
Buck.
try different dice to see if he can. Never mind.
Buck, get the fuck out of here.
That was
Buck, no one invited you
I
here.
am more useful dead on the ground than you are, Buck.
That was a 10. The crony is going to sprint and dash and run. It takes him off of part of the map. They are getting away. Reading, they're leaving.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? They don't have a kid with them. She casts silence. You can't talk. You can only make bubbles.
And am I still swag surfing?
You're still swag
So I
surfing.
can't even really do
Oh, you
anything.
don't have an action, huh?
I can't.
Yeah.
Just off in the corner on my own, blowing bubbles.
I love the idea that you hit your sister, like you finally hit her, and then you were like, celebration. I'm
You got the
done
bubbles
for this
going.
round.
That's all I cared about. I just wanted to get a hit in there.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good.
You got it. That was your turn. It is now Buck's turn. He's going to throw his javelin at Clarence.
He has a javelin.
Wow. So he's going to...
Where
Got
was
a lot
that?
of weapons.
It's
got a
just
lot of
gonna fucking... he's gonna impale himself
He
on
may hit himself, right?
Go.
Don't listen to them, Buck. You got this.
You got this, Buck.
Come on, Buck.
Never mind. And stay out, as if that's what he meant to do. He's gonna look at you reading, and he's gonna say, make sure they don't come back. I'm gonna go check on the girl. And then he's gonna turn and run into the house to check on the girl. Not at all embarrassed by
and accidentally kill her.
Who is this
Worse
guy?
than Claire.
not at all embarrassed by his performance whatsoever.
Oh my god.
That could not have gone better.
That was good.
Saracen, give me one more death saving throw.
Come on.
13.
Hey!
Is that Nat?
You
That
are.
was a natural 13.
Oh,
Which counts as 3 strikes against me. Permadeath, right there.
Permadeath now.
Does 13 count on a death save?
We're gonna say no because we've had
We had
4
so many.
13s
So
right
many
now.
13s
and I'm
today.
more worried he'll get one that'll murder him.
Yeah.
So you are now stable. You have 1 hit point. I believe you're still unconscious, however, but you're no longer actively dying. Congratulations,
1 whole hit point.
Ricky. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Shooting Claren.
Shoot
I'm
Claren.
shooting
Do it.
Claren.
She's still on the map.
Ricky rolled an 18.
Cool.
She's still hunting Claren. 10 points of damage.
Okay. She's not looking good.
I know, but I want her to be dead.
She's not dead,
I'm noticing that.
unfortunately for you. It's Claren's turn.
She gets 2 D4s unless she
Roll it.
hits her.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
yes.
She's still... Acid is
She
still
is
burning.
not using her action for that. She is just trying to get out. So,
Oh, man.
6 more points of acid damage.
what does it look like?
Yes!
Oh!
When you kill a reading sister.
That is crazy.
Well, the acid that has swept the ground leading away has crawled up her legs,
Okay.
and because she didn't stop it, it's just eaten away and she falls over. It goes all the way up to her throat before she succumbs to the acid damage.
Amazing.
Right.
James is gonna look at reading and just
Am I still swag surfing?
just
Am I
like
still...
grimace like sorry.
I mean, probably. Am I still swag surfing?
You're
Am I
still swag
still
surfing for a
blowing
minute.
bubbles? So I'm like watching this all
Yeah, you're just still dancing.
horrified while I'm swag surfing. I can't help
She
it.
could have cleaned it off of herself, but she didn't
She
want
could have
to.
cleaned it
Ricky-
off of herself.
Ricky turns to you. Mm-hmm. Was that magic?
Yeah,
You can do that with magic?
I can do a lot of things with magic.
Whoa.
At this point, her cronies look at where she has fallen and they know they can't grab her without dying themselves. and they flee.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Does
I
anyone
was
have
certain
speak to
you
the
were
dead?
going to kill all of us.
I say.
Not sure what's happening right now.
Should we go check on Sarashin?
Yeah, that was going to be my next turn, but are we out of combat now?
You are out of combat.
James is gonna go over and give Sarashin a healing potion.
Delightful. When did you say that was 2d4?
2d4, I believe. Sorry, reading. But kind of not, because she was a dick.
She was not the person.
And James was more than a little triggered, to be fair.
So Sarashin back on his feet? Or-
Sarashin's up and confused because Misty Step should have worked.
And that feels like a really good place to end this session.
Wow.
Pick it back up in the
We'll
aftermath.
see how reading and
that's a
James's little budding
cliffhanger.
friendship goes after this.
Wow.
Yikes. Thank you for listening. Our podcast is a cat purring in your lap because it loves you.
And I know these ums are going to be cut, so as I think about it.
Get all your ums out now.
Yeah, I know.